a second, guys. I am getting these like crazy errors right now. So YouTube, Facebook, if y'all are just tapping in, I'm so sorry that it is doing that. What y'all gotta say, man? You say hit that 10, man. It's a fire record, man.
10.
I give it to Caleb, man. That was a good record. That was a really good record. I really enjoyed it. That snare was a little bit too loud, but you kind of get away with it. So I'll give it to you. That rim snare, that drum was hitting my ears. But I could live with it. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Dang, not bad, bro. Bruv. Not bad, bro. You said first 10 in a minute? Hey, it's been a minute since you've been in here. Shout out to everybody coming in right now. If you are just tapping in, my name is OB, aka Big Eyes. I'm just kidding. Aka On Beat Music, aka your grandma's favorite producer. I'm live right now. Let me get off this filter real quick. We're live right now. We are listening to your music live. If you are just tuning in, this is your first time tuning in, we like to listen to your music live. If we really, really like it, we will playlist it on our Rapzilla, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora Station playlist. If you don't understand, the Rapzilla playlist has 35,000 followers. Yes, sir. There's a lot of followers on that joint. So if you are not tapping into the Rapzilla playlist, you're sleeping right now. So tune in right now. If you want your music to get critiqued professionally by somebody who's in the industry, that is me. You can go ahead and submit right now. Get on the critique list. We're gonna be here all night, pretty much. So go ahead, tap in, get on the critique list. Don't forget to pay to get your spot. We still have a few more coming up. We got Keen. Shout out to Keen, who is coming up next. The song's called "Take the Wheel." Take the wheel. Let's go ahead and check this record out right now.
Pray for the sermon to save me, working so broad, but get us a death for real, yeah.
Looking like a chain on the ground.
Word out, I'm on this year, we ain't wasting no time, we on it for real, for real. Pray for discernment, get Satan, be working till bro, I'ma get us a deal for real. Remember them nights we was playing roulette with our life, we was spinning them wells for real. Had to let go, I was swerving, he made me a servant, now he take the wheel for real. Still want 250 to sit on the dash, but not if them blessings ain't coming from you. Forever indebted, no matter the debit, I know the credit belongs to you. You gotta cut to the Father with praise and honor if you wanna hell for real. Gotta let go of your past and never look back, and he'll take the wheel for real. But below a shot, you know we get out and we sliding even right through eating. Told her I'm down for whatever, whenever I put that on God, she know that I mean it. Know that this level's a leveling up, but when you get higher, watch out for them demons, cause they start to come in disguise as children of light. My spiritual eyes have seen it. I done seen miracles happen so often, I'm pinching myself, boy, feel like I'm dreaming. Brody just shared my line, said he on demon time. I told him he tweaking, we really on Jesus time, cause anytime he could come out the sky and we leaving. And you know it's S to the B to the Y to the G, that's forever we repping the kingdom. Still want 250 to sit on the dash, not if them blessings ain't coming from you. Forever indebted, no matter the debit, I know the credit belongs to you. You gotta come to the Father with praise and honor if you wanna hell for real. Gotta let go of your past and never look back, and he'll take the wheel for real. Word out, I'm on this year, we ain't wasting no time, we on it for real, for real. Pray for discernment, get Satan, be working till bro, I'ma get us a deal for real. Remember them nights we was playing roulette with our life, we was spinning them wells for real. Had to let go, I was swerving, he made me a servant, now he take the wheel for real. Still want 250 to sit on the dash, but not if them blessings ain't coming from you. Forever indebted, no matter the debit, I know the credit belongs to you. You gotta cut to the Father with praise and honor if you wanna hell for real. Gotta let go of your past and never look back, and he'll take the wheel for real. Ooh, yeah.
A lot of distortion on that one. It was dope. You said you got down, bro. Shiz, you like that joint? What y'all think about that one, chat? Talk to me. Talk to me, chat. What y'all think? You said dumb hard. Pause. Rebecca Jewell gives it a 10. Sean White said that's heat. It was dope. Now, technically though, the technicalities of the record, I think it's a really good record, but I do think that there needs some work, and I think it's more on the engineering aspect, right? Shout out DJ Overdose with the 9. It's a hard record. It's definitely a fire record, but the engineering aspect of it, there was a lot of distortion, and it felt like there was just kind of like things that were kind of like being squeezed and things that were kind of like fighting each other within the record. The thing about a good mix is that you can hear everything and it doesn't sound like everything is fighting each other to kind of breathe. You know what I'm saying? I felt like there was just so much kind of getting overpowered. Like vocals were kind of getting overpowered, and like the kick every time it hit with the bass, it was like, you know. I feel like I was practically getting like spat at, you know. So you gotta be careful with that when it comes to engineering and mixing and stuff like that. So make sure that whenever you're getting your songs mixed, things are in place to where it sounds like, man, this is not hitting, this is not conflicting with this is not conflicting with that. I think with a solid mix, it would be a full out 10 for me. I just can't. It doesn't sound clean. It doesn't sound clean. It sounds very distorted in a lot of ways. So I think this is a good record, but if it was mixed, it would be a full out 10 for me. I'm at a 9. I give it a 9. I think if it was really mixed, then it would be a solid 10 easily. Too late to submit? Nah, Jay, we still got a lot of spots available. If y'all are trying to submit right now, we got spots available. And guys, don't spam the chat. If you start spamming this chat, my moderator is gonna kick you out. Just giving you a heads up. So if you're asking me to add you, you better chill. I'm just letting you know. We're doing this show. Keen, please get it mixed, bro. We're doing our show where we like to listen to your music live. If you're trying to get your music heard and critiqued, mind you, it's a professional critique. You got to pay for that. All right? Now, what happens is when you pay for that critique, you're going to have to make sure that give me a second. Oh. I knew my dashboard was weird on Restream. Now, when you pay for the critique, you get a chance at getting playlists. All right, guys? You get a chance at getting playlists, so make sure that you are tapping in, getting on the critique list. If you are not getting on the critique list, what are you doing? What are you doing? Let's see, where are we at? I'm trying to make sure that the YouTube is on. The YouTube stream is on. Okay, bet. All right, it's on. YouTube chat, y'all be sure to let people know that we're live right now, man. I know it was kind of going in and out. I don't know what's up with the internet here. It's kind of being like froggy or whatever. You said 100 on the bots. Hey, I'm not adding Mike. I don't know who Mike is. So Mike, tell your bots to chill. Why do y'all want to get added on here? I don't understand. I feel like it's a bunch of kids that just come in here. Add me, please. Hey, if I see another let me in, I'm gonna just start blocking people. I'm just letting you know. If I keep seeing like add me, get me on the live, I'm gonna start blocking people. Just giving you a heads up. See how quick it got quiet? Vincent, you stupid. Let me in. It got quiet real quick after I said that. Those fools ain't bots. They just left. They're just like, he's not adding me. Oh, there it is. People are like, follow me. Add me. How about this? All of you guys buy badges, and then maybe I'll think about adding you. If you guys buy badges, maybe I'll think about adding you. Shout out to Keen with that joint. I had gave him a 9 on that one. Great job, bro. Again, guys, get on the critique list. We still have a lot of spots available. Go ahead and submit right now. Get on it. We got Kello and Q Flow coming up next. Let's go ahead and check their record out. It's called Wait on You.
And I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
Yes, Lord. Society had me really thinking being a black man was a curse. It's hard to see your future when your past is filled with hurt. It's hard to hear your past when really all you see is pain. Dark nights, I lost count, got me feeling like Bruce Wayne. I'm tired seeing my brothers always dying by that dollar. I'm tired seeing these kids growing up without a father. They chasing lion vanities, that Gucci, Louis Prada. My spirit grieves, I'm on my knees, I'm crying out to Abba. I put my pain in every word, cause that's my truest feeling. And any scar that I receive is for somebody healing. Yeah, I'ma always keep it real, cause I'm a child of Yah. Talking about what really matters, not to pacify. Hold on, I gotta let it breathe, cause Christ said in his name I could do all things. So I'm singing out the gospel, that's the anthem. Because the devil tried to find me, but God gave me the and one. Love. But they that wait upon the Lord, he shall renew their strength in the due season. Amen, yes Lord. They shall mount up on wings as eagles. They shall run and never be weary. They shall walk and never faint. Yes Lord. I'ma wait on you. I'ma wait on you.
Yo, let's take the moment just to elevate. This one for my fam all across the state.
This one's for you.
It's all love, homie, go be great.
Go be great.
Your time is coming, you just gotta wait. Not everything is riddled with punchlines. Not everything's a scheme or pristine. It can't always be sunshine. Sometimes you gotta wait for it. It's all timing. The soup is for the soul. We cooking this top ramen. I've been there, thinking if I rushed it, I could make it through. Didn't know the pain that I was causing. Didn't have a clue. The race ain't for the swift, homie. Take your time, bro. If I didn't care, we wouldn't have this convo, so wait for them. I see miracles, mad exciting. If I could walk on water, I probably could jab lightning. When you move, just move with a good purpose. It's clear when you raising the bar, it's good service. North.
But they that wait upon the Lord, he shall renew their strength in the due season. Amen, yes Lord. They shall mount up on wings as eagles. They shall run and never be weary. They shall walk and never faint. Yes Lord. I'ma wait on you. I'ma wait on you.
10, 10, 10.
Yeah, bro, that was a nice record, bro. I can't lie. That was a great record. There was some parts in the mix that I was like, but they're getting away with it because it was like it was a grimy feel. It was like it wasn't intended like those records like that. Like when you get really creative with it, some of you guys can get away with some mixes just because of the type of record you have. You get what I'm saying? So some of you guys might have a record like, for instance, like this one, I could hear it like on a mixtape or just something like a freestyle. Like there's just certain types of mixes, man, that you can actually get away with. This one wasn't too bad, man. This one wasn't too bad. There were some points where I was just like, but then it got away with it. You got away with this. So Kello, Q Flow, Wait on You, man. That was such a good record. Such a good record. That's one of my 10s tonight. It was a nice mixtape vibe. Like it was a really nice vibe for a mixtape. Like very nostalgic. Very nostalgic. There was something about that. Like the drums were just hitting nice. There was something there that just made it feel really good. You can get away with certain mixes on the grimy beats. Yeah, that's pretty much where it's at. Shout out everybody tapping in. Again, if you are trying to get in here, I have Dia coming up, Leland, Philpott, Aaron Hines, Mr. Big Faith.
Change your name.
And then we got David Dillon coming up. So if you guys are trying to get in now. We still have a lot of spots available. Email us right now. If you're a producer, you can actually submit too. So producers, you can tap in. Email us at rapzillalivesubmit@gmail.com. You can send us some of your beats, and I'll play them for you. You feel me? So again, if you're in here and you're trying to get in, you want your song played and critiqued, right now is the time. We have a lot of spots available. If you're trying to get another record, if you're trying to do double records, you can definitely pay for another spot as well. Go ahead and tap in, man. Dia said, "Yo, my dude." So this song is what Muted Mike and I are working on. Please let us know how we can make it better. Okay, we got another record with Dia and Muted Mike. I'm excited about this because them two, there's a lot of talent there for both of them. A lot of talent for Muted Mike and Dia. Let's go ahead and check this record out. It's called Hold. Let's see what we got.
Broken pieces falling, I can hear them singing. Hold. Everything is shaking, the moment's fading. Hold. Spending time trying to keep myself together, holding on, just wanna make it through the day. Security, I feel it slipping through my fingers, holding on, not depending on me. I can feel the sunrise, I wanna hear the trees swing. Anxiety is racing, fear grieving. Spending time trying to keep myself together, holding on, just wanna make it through the day. Security, I feel it slipping through my fingers, holding on, not depending on me. Spending time trying to keep myself together, holding on, just wanna make it through the day. Security, I feel it slipping through my fingers, holding on, not depending on me. I know you hear me, I know you're working. Hope.
God, bro. Oh my goodness. Bro, that record was crazy. Like, it was such a good record. Now, here's the thing. I give it a 10 as is. But there's obviously things that you can definitely add in here. I would, if you wanted to, you don't have to. But if you wanted to, like, This part right here.
Holding on, just wanna make it through the day. Security, I feel it slipping through my fingers. Holding on, not to depending on me.
Give me the mic to come in. You know the way he does his voice? I can't do it like him. But if you wanted to, get Mike right here. Just this little 8-bar section. And then you come back in.
You hear me. I know you're working. Hope.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Such a good record. I think if you wanted to, just add him right there. And even some of the little parts too. Like Mike does these little things with where he changes the vocals to like, you know, does like low pitched parts where he's like, roll it back on my back, like just stuff in the background that he can tuck in just with like a high pass filter, just kind of tuck in the background just to give it that like unique little feel. Right here in the beginning though, oh my gosh, this synth is so fire. This synth is so fire.
Broken pieces falling. I can hear them singing. Hold. Everything is shaking.
You can even do like slap.
Everything.
You could even do something there, like a little drop, like a fun drop, where it hits the snare and everything shuts off, and then like Mike comes in and is like, yeah, like just like a funny like vocal, like yeah, something like that, like. And then you like right here.
Everything is
Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shaking.
where everything kind of cuts off and then do like a little, just little things. You don't even have to do that. This record's fire. It's really a dope record. I give it a 10 already. But if you wanted to add those things, you can. Those are just little things that could make it even pop even more. But yo, that was a good record. Like I really enjoyed that record. It was definitely creative, definitely refreshing. You know what I'm saying? Like Dia, it was so good to hear you on something like that. Just because Mike is such a creative, bro. And then hearing you like tap in with him, I love the sonics they are bringing. Like this is great. Shout out to Dia. Shout out to Muted Mike. So I'm gonna talk with Mike for sure, guys. Again, if you have not submitted, y'all are tripping. Get on here, man. Get on here and let's listen to your records. You feel me? We have a few. We have like 4 records left. If y'all want to tap in and get on here and get on the critique list, get on here now. Who's in here, man? Well, I'm not playing requests, by the way. If you want me to play one of your records, email me to rapzilla.com. That is the email. Don't forget to pay. What kind of music is that? Oh, my uncle. Shout out to my Uncle Roman. It's like Christian hip hop. It's Christian hip hop. That was Mike. That was Muted Mike on the production. Mike is an incredible producer, bro. Mike is a solid producer, bro. Casso, you submitted. Dia, phenomenal job, girl. I can't wait till you start dropping some more stuff. Cause you got some stuff. I know, like if I'm hearing this from you, good Lord. Lord knows what else you got tucked in the back. Mike, great job on the production, man. Great job on that beat. Crazy dope. We got people coming in, man. Again, guys, if you're trying to get your song critiqued, we still got a lot of time. We got about 4 more that I'm literally about to do. So I need y'all guys to tap in. Let's try to get some more in here, man. I would love to get like at least 10 more songs So you guys tap in, get on here, man. Email me your song right now. Get on the critique list. You have a chance at getting your song playlisted tonight on the Rapzilla Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora Station playlist. Guys, Song of the Night winner goes on to compete for Song of the Month. Song of the Month winner is going to get a chance at winning $300 cash, bro. You get $300 cash. You get an article written about you through Rapzilla.com, and you get an artist consultation, a one-on-one sit-down with the owner of Rapzilla himself, Chad Horton. So, you guys need to tap into that. Get on the critique list. Email right now. Right now is the time to do it. All right. Next up, we have Leland Philpott. Shout out to Leland, man. This one's called Back Up in the Kitchen, he said. Back Up in the Kitchen. All right, well, let's see what we got. Let's check this one out. Submit right now, guys.
They keep talking, we keep whipping. Beat Dan back up in the kitchen. Beat Dan back up in the kitchen. Lonely beat man back up in the kitchen. Yeah, they keep talking, we keep whipping. Beat Dan back up in the kitchen. I get beat Dan back up in the kitchen. Lonely beat man back up in the kitchen. I be disillusioned. Yeah, the business circus. All of this confusion. Something at the limit. Thinking this is music. Why the players attacking? I just get the blueprint. Kinda hit for dead, but I be pick the tulips. Simple sick my head, but I be deeply rooted. Don't you see the grooving? Go where he be moving. I teach you to get it. They teach you to lose it. These beats need retuning. Repeat and we do it. Talk Nina, we shoot it. Say trick and we clueless. Used to being used to got noodles, not used to using. Cruelty and cool that beat you and get you to it. I see through illusion. Get cool and renew me mentally. Booty be chewing. How we good, congruent, excellence. Telling some other not option. I just get it how I got it, how I get the party rockin' like. They keep talking, we keep whipping. Beat Dan back up in the kitchen. I get beat Dan back up in the kitchen. Lonely beat man back up in the kitchen. Yeah, they keep talking, you keep whipping. Yeah, beat Dan back up in the kitchen. Beat Dan back up in the kitchen. Lonely beat man back up in the kitchen. Terrifying how the scared analysis taking note like a samba imagination going one can see that frost must be the popular shaking faith like my rocket taking off Mary Poppins muscle white like Janis Joplin this that Stephen versus Thomas my faith be on manifest their faith be on his segreto and still yet on anorex the flavor on amaretto a power I can't attest that's why I can't stand to settle when all of my hand is blessed yes and it's the same for you too you can walk the faith that stand in favor and truth you can call on God before you making your moves and make some moves. I don't rap no more, I'm praying the groove. Yeah, turn my life to Christ. Now I choose to die. Now I walk in life, rebuking my suicide. Plane is flying when I hop out of the cockpit. What a peculiar topic when I get the party rockin' live. They keep talking, we keep whipping. Beat Dan back up in the kitchen. I get beat Dan back up in the kitchen. Lonely beat man back up. Yeah, they keep talking, you keep whipping. Beat Dan back up in the kitchen. Beat Dan back up in the kitchen. Lonely beat man back up in the kitchen.
Okay, that was Mr. What was his name? Sorry, Mr. It's Leland Philpott. With his record Back Up in the Kitchen. What you guys think of that record, man? Chat, talk to me. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. How you feel about this record. If you're trying to submit, I see some people saying, hey, can I submit? Can I get some feedback? Email me to rapzillalivesubmit@gmail.com. Wait for the email that comes back to you. There's going to be an automated email that emails you guys back and lets you know how much it costs, where to pay, and how to submit. So, what'd you guys think of this record, man? Talk to me in chat. You said Ferg vibes? I can hear that a little bit. I can hear what you're saying. It's all paid submissions, bro. I would not be staying here late at night doing this for free. Chorus was a bit repetitive, very repetitive. I agree. Someone said the music is whack, and what did you say? And you each too fool. You need to go to school. Give me 60 seconds live. No, bro. No, we're not. I'm not getting on the live. Okay. These fools in the live is weird. All these comments. It was loud and distorted. Needed better production. It did. I agree. So I think we're all in the same kind of boat with this record. I feel like it was very. I didn't really even understand the message behind this record. It's just like back up in the kitchen. That's all I heard. That's all I really like kind of took from the lyrics and what I was hearing. But yeah, man, I think it had to do a lot with the production and the way it was mixed. I felt like this beat was more of like a 2007 record. Yeah, like from 07. Y'all remember that one that boom dum 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 dum. It's 20% power, 10% skill, something. You know what I'm saying? Like it was one of those. It felt like that type of record. So I just heard a lot of things in there that just didn't make sense for today. I felt like I like the creativity of him. He was trying to kind of like create something dramatic, which is it's okay, but it just didn't feel like something that I would bump in today's 2020 era. I felt like, again, with the 2020 era, guys, like you guys need to really, really tap in to see what's really out there and what's popping. Like, listen to some of these dope new producers. Like, not even new producers. Like, you got producers from back in the day who are still killing it. Like, somebody like Hit Boy. Hit Boy is like one of my favorite producers right now. T Minus is another one of my favorite producers right now. And those guys are like really killing it and turning like the game different. You know what I'm saying? And I have mad respect for those producers. So I would say you really got to tap in and listen and study to what's out there today. I feel like nobody's kind of doing that anymore. Everybody's kind of like still on their own thing. And I don't, it's, you know what I'm saying? It sucks. But I'm not saying Leland Philpott sucks. I'm just saying like the sounds that I keep hearing from some of the submissions through Critique Fridays, I'm like, what's going on, man? Like, are you guys not listening to what's out there today? You know what I'm saying? So you guys got to really do some studying, man. And Leland, I think with your sound, yeah, it felt like it was a lot of things were clashing. Everything felt cluttered. So like the message you were trying to portray, I just didn't even know what you were talking about. The hook was very, very mid to me. Felt like it was more of like you just kind of having fun doing your own thing. It didn't feel like you were trying to relate with your audience. It just didn't feel that. So, because I definitely didn't feel like, oh yeah, back up in the kitchen. Like I wasn't really gonna go around singing that. So I mean, for me, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give it I'll give it a 5 because I feel like you have an understanding of like rapping. I hear it in the song, but I feel like this song in general, like I would maybe not release this and maybe go with something different and just find something that really captures your sound today. And again, it don't have to be trap. It don't have to be anything that you don't want to succumb to. But at the same time, you still gotta kind of learn how to adapt to what's the sound today. I this is one reason why I really respect the sound of J. Cole, just because he went from that type of artist who was like, I do not like mumble rap and all that, to being that artist that works with mumble rappers now. He learned how to adapt and understand like, okay, there's a sound here that's gonna be here, and I need to learn how to adapt with it so then I can continue to be more relevant and have longevity in the legacy of your music. You know what I'm saying? So in the same sense, a lot of you guys in here that are like submitting your music and stuff, you guys need to learn how to do that too. Adapt to what's out there right now, and learn how to kind of fuse it in with your music, so that way you ain't making corny mess. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at with this one. Leland, I'm at a 5. I appreciate you submitting. The heck? You said OB chat is hacked. What happened? I saw a weird comment right now. Leland Philpott, appreciate you, man, submitting, man. Again, guys, if you're trying to submit, go ahead and get on the critique list right now. I'm waiting for you guys to submit y'all's music. What the freak? Who are top Christian producers you recommend? You want me to be honest? I'm definitely one of them. Let me block some of these people real quick. Block. What do I think of Drake's new album? It's you said the live is hacked right now? How so? What do you mean it's hacked? What do you mean it's hacked? I don't understand. How would you... I don't understand. Why would it be hacked though? On Instagram. We're on Instagram, Vince. It's not hacked. Like, the live's not hacked. The only way we would be hacked is if you wouldn't be seeing me right now. Live hacks. I don't understand. Alright, so again, guys, if you're just tuning in, go ahead and submit your music right now. Get on the critique list. The next few people that I have right now are I got Aaron Hines coming up, Mr. Big Faith, David Dylan Casso. That's all I have left. If you guys are trying to get in, yeah, I know it's not hacked. I know it's not hacked at all, so we're good. Aaron Hines with his song Jaded. Get in right now, guys, before we get out of here. We got like a few more left, so let's go ahead and tap in. I know, Steven. I know, people are tripping. Oh man. Aaron, you sent me something that I need to request. Is there any way you can send me a version of that song where I don't have to be like requesting anything, bro? Aaron, do me a favor. Can you send me this record without needing a request access? Hey, Cirque, are you Jay Cirque? Are you gonna submit, bro? Yeah, resend it right now, man, please. I'm gonna go to the next artist, and then we'll come right back to you. All right. So if you're trying to submit your music, go ahead and submit right now. Submit right now. Paul, what's up, man? You said, do you think Drake new album is good to reference? It's I'll say this. What about Drake's new album? I feel like he did this record just because he has the name Drake. I wholeheartedly believe that. I feel like, yeah, it's cool that he's tapping in with different sounds and different genres and stuff like that. Shout out Argentina. But I don't think that this album that he did was necessarily like an intentional, I'm about to kill it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like it was very like, it didn't feel like it was something that he's like, I don't know. Every single song sounded the same, right? Now I get it. It's a dance, like a drum and bass type of a record. I get it. He might have some record. I think if he had like a one or two that was like that, that's cool. But we wanted, like, his fan base wants to hear rapping Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, his fan base really is looking for, like, I want to hear Drake rap. You get me? And it didn't feel like a record that was like, oh my gosh, like, we need to, like, bow down to this latest record. To me, it just didn't make sense. I like the structures of records. Like, I like when people structure records to make more sense. This man had 12 songs that were all drum and bass, and then the last 2 songs were trap. Why? Why was it structured like that? It just didn't make sense to me. Guys, again, if you're just tuning in, we're listening to people's music live. Go ahead and submit your music right now. Get on the critique list. Tonight, if we like your song and if we think it's really, really dope, we're gonna playlist it on our Spotify playlist. So, our Spotify playlist, if y'all don't know, y'all not following Rapzilla's Spotify playlist, let's just go to it. The Christian rap playlist on Spotify. We have over 36,000 followers, man. Shout out to Rapzilla for that. But guys, again, if your song is dope, we'll put your record on that playlist. But you guys got to submit to me and pay for your spot to get played. If you don't do that, then we're not gonna play your record. So simple as that. All right, we got Aaron Hines with the record called Jaded. Let's go ahead and check this record out right now.
You always complaining about what you want and about who you need. It ain't hard to tell that you're jaded. Need someone around that's gonna hold you down. Say you want that loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Well, I do you right, I treat you like royalty, royalty. And God, I swear I will. Now, I ain't nothing like your last one, but if you give me a chance, girl, I bet I'll be your last one. Yeah, I bet I'll be your last one. You ain't never been with a real one. Girl, I'm gonna change that for you. Give you that feeling, sexual healing. Girl, let me do that for you. I can be the man of your dreams. You be my queen, I be your king. I just gotta know one thing. I'm willing to go and risk it all for you. If you down, then I'm down to give my all for you. I give my all. Love you, got me going for you. Going for you, baby. Go for you. You know I wanna be down for you. Is you gonna be down for me? Baby girl, you ain't the only one. Everybody done been hurt before. Just because you had your heart broken doesn't mean that you can't love them more. Yeah, I know you got it bad. You wasted a lot of time and you can't get it back. No, you can't. I know you want that. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. I said I do you right, treat you like royalty. Hey, you know I swear I will. I can be the man of your dreams. You be my queen, I be your king. I just gotta know one thing. I'm willing to go and risk it all. I'll risk it all for you, baby. I'm down to give my all for you. Give my all for you, baby. Got me going. You got me going for you. Got me going for you. I'm willing to go and risk it all for you, baby. If you down, then I'm down to give my all for you, baby.
Eesh. That one was good. That one was good, man. Aaron Hines with his song Jaded. What do y'all guys think in the chat? Dia, yeah, we got you. We got your second track. I would replay this. Something to ride to if you had what do you say? If you have a girl. I think it's tough, man, cause like there's certain things I'm like he really got away with it just because the artist is such a good. Aaron, like you're a really good artist, man. You're a really, really good artist. You say I hate to ask, is this CHH? See, Casa, I appreciate you asking that question, but at the same time, I don't think that's needed. And this is why I absolutely hate the term CHH. This is really why I hate the term CHH. Because you got to ask that question. It doesn't make sense to me. I think, like, at that point, it's almost like you ask somebody, are you even Christian? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that same type of vibe when you ask somebody, are you even Christian? Because it's like I think somebody's salvation and stuff should not be based off of some of the music that they make. Like, you're not a Christian because you make Christian music. Like, like I said it before, I know some people that are believers or that are Christian hip hop artists that are really not believers. Like, that's really real in our world today. And yet you have people who are really solid believers that are not in CHH. This is why I don't like that term. You know what I'm saying? I think when we created that term as the Christian industry, I think it was just stupid. I think we need to really just be music, honestly. I really think that we need to just be music in general. Like, I've completely like been like, it is what it is with that term to me. Like, I'm not saying that that I'm against Christian hip hop. I just hate the term. Like, I really do, because it's like, then we get things like that. Like, is this even Christian? Da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? Because people can talk about love. Like, I'm a believer, and I could talk about love in the same way. I could do records about love and talk about love through the lenses of a believer. You know what I'm saying? And it could sound like this. So that's why I hate that term. Can we call it believers hip hop? That's hilarious. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But this record, bro, is a good record. I do feel like there's something on this record though that like it needs with mixing. I'm gonna run it back a little bit just because I feel like, and I did like something with the production that I felt like, man, I would have switched this up a little bit with the sounds, but. If you want your music to get played, email me.
You always complaining about what you want and about who you need. It ain't hard to tell that you're jaded. Need someone around that's gonna hold you down, so you want that loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. I do you right, I treat you like royalty, royalty. And God, I swear I will. Now, I ain't nothing like your last one, but if you give me a chance, girl, I bet I'll be your last one. Yeah, I bet I'll be your last one. You ain't never been with a real one. Girl, I'm gonna change that for you. Give you that feeling, sexual healing. Girl, let me do that for you. I can be the man of your dreams. You be my queen, I be your king. I just gotta know one thing. I'm willing to
The mix, bro. Because when the hook comes in, it's like not mixed properly. Like I'm gonna offer you. Like I love the concept. I love the idea. I love the record. I just think that it needs some more post production and some engineering. I feel like this sounds like a 2014 R&B record that could be easily switched with some sound selections, right, to make it a 2020 record. Again, listen to people like Black, right, or Six Lack. Everybody calls him Six Lack, but his name is Black. And listen to the way his production is kind of set up. Listen to like even Janae Aiko, all the modern day R&B artists and stuff that are typically out right now. Even people like Alina Baraz and things like that, people like that you can listen to their production. There's a certain bounce in their production that you need on this beat, on this record. I felt like if you had all the melodies and stuff like that, bro, I would switch up the drums, the sound selection of the drums, and create more of a bounce. You need like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause yours sound like it was too on the grid. It was too like on, like too synchronized. Like it was just too much on the synchros. You needed to be kind of desynchronized. You needed to have like an offset to create a bounce with like the hi-hat. So that's where you create that. You know what I'm saying? And it just creates a certain sound that will make it feel like, oh, there's a certain pocket in a wave right here, because you'll be like, bro, I promise you, if I can get my hands on this record and we can tap in and work, holla at me, let me know. But as of right now, I'm at a 9 with the record. I'm at a 9. Did I hear Neo's new track? I have not. You said about to sample this beatboxing. I've actually sampled my beatboxing just for that reason, because like I'll lace it into certain tracks. Like when I did Call Me After Class, I sampled my own. Aaron, DM me right now, and then on Beat Music. DM me at On Beat Music, and that's my personal Instagram, and then we can tap in. I'm at a 9 with the joint, but it's actually no, I'm at an 8 just because it does need work. It does need that post production, and you know, we want to solid like mix that record for solid. Appreciate you, Casso. Yeah, bro, like, and that's the thing. So many people with R&B records today. What's up, Mike? So many people with R&B records today overdo it. Like when I hear records that come in here, I'm like, yo, you're doing too much. What you need to do is kind of like, cause really, in R&B today, things are so much more simple and like, and I learned it through like listening to Post Malone, like some of his records where it's just him and the guitar, bro. Like it's incredible. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm when I listen to like Posty or like Black, and I hear like, man, these some of these records only have like 4 or 5 instruments, and then it's just them. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that when you're doing R&B records today, like modern day R&B, I feel like the less is more, unless you need to like, because even like some of Chris Brown's record, like some of the records that he had with, like the record that he had with Drake, right? That's such a big record, but with that record, like there was only like 4 sounds in that beat. It's like, you got it, girl. And it was literally like, and then like a melody in the background. So it's like literally kick, hi-hat, snare, melody in the background. and then like a little bit of percussion, so like 5 sounds, and then like Drake, and you know what I'm saying? The voice is the best sound. Right. So, man, I'm telling you right now, holla at me, Aaron. We could probably do something to work. It's all about sound selection. It's all about sound selection. And I've been working with a lot of people right now too, so shout out to everybody that's tapping in. Shout out Aaron Hines, man. Aaron Hines. Definitely a dope record. Bro, why? Somebody needs to buy this beat. Again, I'm working with people's budgets right now. Tap in with me if you got some type of budget. Somebody needs to buy this beat for real. Alright, so we got Aaron Hines that we just did. We did get some more submissions. Shout out to people who are submitting right now. Would love to get 10 more. So who I got left? I got Mr. Big Faith, David Dillon. We have Casso, Dia with another one. Man, Herm Unimike with another one. That's crazy. Then we got Chris Trent. Shout out Chris Trent. All right, let's go ahead and check out Mr. Big Faith. I gotta hit you with this, bro. I'm sorry.
Change your name.
We got the song called Making Moves. Let's check this right now. He says West Coast hip hop.
All praise be to God.
Know that we set it off, we ain't letting up, we just getting off. Who you betting on? He's the heavens dawn, till the heavens gone, till I'm dead and gone. I'm going in, and I'm folding sin. My bro died for me, then he rose again. No more rose and casket, or going backwards. Though demons vex me with the laughter. Can't be rolling with actors who don't play their part, who ain't got no heart when it comes to the war. When shells even spinning on Mario Kart. God got me on track, little dude in the cloud. I praise be the guy with the squad yelling out. God gave me big faith and no room for no doubt. Was gone for a minute, now we showing out. Came out of my garbage like Oscar the Grouch. Had to make moves, had to get off the couch. How could we lose if we losing ourselves? How many times it's gonna come to this? I had to remind y'all who running this. The world been dark, we need one sun in it. Foot on the gas, bro, I'm gunning it. Foot on the gas, bro, I'm gunning it. Foot on the gas, ayy. Ain't nothing sweet, I'm reaching for rock like Will Smith at the Oscars, G. I cook and eat, the meat of the word, hope the real understand and see. I'm serving the streets, the one on the end up like Keisha or Tammy. They say for me, don't need me a dove, at a boy or a Grammy. I'm seeking the metamorphose of man, the spiritual land of Oro. I was a trouble mortal, man, doing dirt by my dolo. All that leaning on my own understanding, you think I was sipping a solo. Now my mind snaps as I capture this vision like headband with the GoPro. Starting a revolution through his revelation, it's the best solution. We gon' bless the nation, we don't stretch the Judas, we just walk in patience. I'm like, Father, have mercy. Coming with innovation, with no limitation. Changing situations, soldiers man your station. Sanctify your soul, that's your inner nation. So keep first to the first thing. How to make moves, how to get off the couch. How can we lose if we losing ourselves? How many times it's gonna come to this? I had to remind y'all who running this. The world been dark, we need more sun in it. Foot on the gas, bro, I'm gunning it. Foot on the gas, bro, I'm gunning it. Foot on the gas, aye. I on the prize, all of my cats are to kill like we got 9 lives. I got the drive, ain't got no time for no fool, you can't get a reply. Ready to die, my flesh in the casket, yeah, then my spirit man rise. Ready to ride, roll with the squad and my guys, so spirits just hide. Don't care what they do, they can't get away. They ain't gon' get sent to a better place. Genocide, we tryna end their race. In the swine, we put them in their place. I'm so serious, bro, ain't no jokers. A royal flush ain't playing poker. Seated in heavenly places. They like a check cause they fold up. We bout to go where they never do. Y'all better act like you know something. Religion is dead, it can't better you. Relationship, that's where the hope comes. Hope that your soul been made ready. And carry the mind of Messiah. The Lord gon' pop out like confetti. And consume this earth with this fire. How to make moves, how to get off the couch. How can we lose if we losing ourselves? How many times it's gon' come to this? I had to remind y'all who running this. The world been dark, we need more sun in it. Foot on the gas, bro, I'm gunning it. Foot on the gas, bro, I'm gunning it. Foot on the gas, ayy. Foot on the gas, ayy. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas, ayy. My foot on the gas. Go. Foot on the gas, ayy. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas.
All right, we had Making Moves by Mr. Big Faith. So, First and foremost, I gotta tap in with the name. Yo, bro, Mike. I see your real name, so I'm gonna call you Mike. All right, just for the sake of I can't call you Mr. Big Face, bro. I appreciate that you really want to express that, but I think you're expressing that already with your music, so that's a good thing. And I think that's a dope thing. If that's like your heart and goal of trying to express that into your music, that's dope. You should do that. But as far as like when you're marketing purposes, Mr. Big Faith is, and not only that, I felt like I've even heard that before with a few other submissions that have came in here. So just from, you know, me to you, I want to let you know, like, if you're looking to market yourself properly and all that for your ministry and your music and all that, I'm telling you, finding a better name, something that just really, really would speak for you and kind of like will create opportunities for you, that's something that you definitely need. Mr. Big Faith is not it, just for the name. But so I had to just respectfully just tell you that, just because you actually have a lot of potential, bro. Like I can hear you and you're rapping, and I'm like, man, he can actually spit. Now, my concern is just your delivery, right? You came in and you were just at like a, 100, like, I'm a good and you were like, it sounded like you were even trying to create that raspy voice, which I felt like you don't need that. I felt like, because then when you started chilling out, I was like, hey, I can hear his normal voice. He sounds like he's not naturally raspy in his voice. You gotta learn how to create a character even within your raps too. Like, you hear a lot of times now, like with somebody like a Kendrick Lamar, even a J. Cole, especially like Kendrick. I'll use Kendrick like for the biggest example, because he can create certain personas and different sounds, and he'll even do like a raspy voice at times, like, I'm the greatest rapper since 2000 and, 2009, whatever he says. And then he'll like switch it up, like, roll it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. You know what I'm saying? And then like, but what it creates is dynamics. And I feel like a lot of you guys that are artists, you guys don't have those dynamics. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys don't create those moments in y'all's records that make me feel like, oh my gosh, he switched it up. Like, there's been times in J. Cole's records where I felt like he sounded like Tupac, and I'm like, how did he do that? I thought that was like actually Tupac on the record, and then but really it's like Cole just like doubling his vocals and creating another persona. And even like Cole even created a whole new persona of like Kill Edward, where it's just like this, deep voice version of himself. That's why when I talk about that, I'm like, man, when you create those dynamics and actually tap into not being so monotone or like sticking with one sound, you create moments within your records that your fans and your listeners would like end up becoming very like. That's why they become your fan, because it's like, oh my gosh, like he has a persona. So got a glimpse of Obi's shirt. Just about to go to sleep. No, I can't. Listen, man, this is if you understand this shirt, this is Latino culture. All right, Miklo, Crucito, Paco. If you know those three names, you know what's up. And now that you can't go to sleep, go ahead and submit a song, bro. Get on the critique list. We got a lot of spots available still. So we got like literally 5 songs left. So bro, Mike, what I would say for you is you definitely got to create those sounds, man. Create that vibe of being able to create dynamics where it's like, man, these are moments and transitions within my record. Because I felt like you just did this, and then it felt like the song was longer than it was. Like, it was like a 3-minute record, I think. Maybe it finished like right at 3 minutes, and I felt like, man, this just felt like a 5-minute, 4-minute song, and it just felt like super long. But I think if you would have tapped in and done different, like different flows and different, you know, changing your voice up in a certain way, and not keeping it, you know, that same way the whole way, then it would have made me probably want to listen a little bit more. Plus, you need better mixing and engineering too. So those are the other things that I was gonna tap in with about you. So yeah, better mixing, better engineering, better delivery, definitely, and just tap in with your dynamics, man. Work on your dynamics. I'm at a 5. I'm at a 5 with it. You could have been too close to the mic on the verse. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm uncultured, bro, and I'm scared. Stop. You stupid, bro. Again, shout out everybody tuning in. If you have not submitted, go ahead and submit right now. We still got a lot of spots available. Quite a bit of spots available. Email me right now. Get on the critique list. Don't forget to pay for your spot. The last 4 records that I have right now is David Dillon, Casso, Dia, and Chris Trent. So if you guys are trying to tap in right now, get on the critique list right now. David Dillon is up next. The song's called Favor. Let's go ahead and check this record out right now.
What are your thoughts? What are your instincts? Everybody's full of them, but you look so empty. What are your thoughts? What are your instincts? Everybody's full of them, but you look so empty.
I'm so blessed, please don't hold it against me. I push the devil far away to keep the Holy One with me. Carry the weight of the world, my step is sure to get shifty, but I know God got my back, cause angels shoulder it with me. Lord knew that I was hungry, now I got McDonald's money. Nah, shoot, this extra guacamole on the meal money, Bruce Chris and Capital Grill money. $250,000 mortgage and some bill money. Riverside County living in the hills. In the HOA and gated community. Might call Kamaya up and ask her how it feels. This time, watch the movement. Please don't hate what I do with the money.
What are your thoughts? What are your instincts? Everybody's full of them, but you look so empty. What are your thoughts? What are your instincts? Everybody's full of them, but you look so empty.
Between jobs, gonna feel like purgatory. Between helping people find a voice and trying to voice my story. But I'm living my best life. And people obsessed with making it so I mess it all up. Yo, these blessings aren't luck, it's called favor, so I won't fall later. Whether paper or worse, these days faith without words is all the rage. But I can't falter. I defer to my father just to avoid the hamasha. Like avoid is my mantra. I can't mess with all these topics. People watching pressure, someone stop it. Where my treasure, there my heart is. My girl weather, she born in the tropics, and we got chemistry, partner. Ain't no formula, I was born with these optics. My clarity's like the stone that I got her flawless. You never seen this before, so there ain't nothing to call it. I thank God for all that I've been blessed to accomplish. Known by name in every foot of my college, whether dormitory or corner office. Shout out William Watson, the poet laureate of CSUN, with stories that will humble the most seasoned prophets. Graduate like a valedictorian with the highest GPA among black graduates. Man, I ain't average. UOP, I got my master's round 23. No green jackets, just green pockets. Boy, stop it. Young and educated, saved enough to cop a ring. What's the point in waiting if you can get it all for free? I wish y'all could see that where I'm from, just to live the life of the rich and famous, you had to rob and leech. But now I'm about to flip this house and make 50 G's. But how you get this favor now, it's all a mystery. They say infinity is like this. I say I'm finna be the nicest. They say infinity is like this. I say I'm finna be the nicest. But big mouths make for small talk, so the kids bound to a staunch loss for words. Take a long walk. I'm Jill Scott with Gil Scott on Peel's watch. The street pharmacist, a resident village is painting vehement arguments and reticent sentences. David, like Bob Ross, when it comes to the imagery, save it. Y'all Kate Moss, all these plants in the industry lately. I got the dripping, yes, the water's administered daily. So bright, I got the shine for when slim ones get shady. I'm on the hunt, might turn a rapper to venison, maybe. And have the streets looking wetter than Venice. I'm dangerous, I take walks to botanics. Now witness the greatness. They wonder where, so apparently they do care to implore. And how I carry incendiary in various forms. No familiarity, but they do care to explore them and find it hilarious when they see you characters forfeit to carry the torch, run the game like I'm forfeited and inspired to higher up at Nike Sports to likely endorse them. I'm higher than Northers, I'm higher than Forces, it's higher by American voters. I'm arrogant, boasting, I'm humble for how much I don't say it. I mean it, I'm playing like it's chess. I'm eagerly waiting the kingdom, I'm saying don't get checked. I'm king and I'm David, I'm reading the scriptures, they say it. I'm home alone in my corner, postponing coronations. Got the oil, I'm anointing my appointment. I've been patient, just a minute, they'll be calling out my name. It's David Dillon, your favorite.
Shout out to David Dillon for that record, man. That wasn't bad, man. Like, okay, so the dude can rap, right? That's something that we all heard on the record. I think you said the beat selection could have been better. I like the flow, but I think your cadence could use work. You need to let the beat breathe some. You sounded like you did this all in one breath. Facts. I agree, Paul. Paul, you've been getting good at your ears, bro. I really appreciate that. I wish the beat was nasty in the beginning as the end. The beat at the end was a good switch. I like the turnaround, but then but I felt like it was still lacking in some areas. The front end of the record sounded super dated to me. Maybe he was trying to go for a nostalgic feel, but I just didn't get that nostalgic feel. I think I would have loved to have heard something different with that record when it came to the beats being different. And then like his flow was super like almost 90s. Like 90s boom bap. There was just like a sound in it that I heard, even like early 2000 boom bap. There was something there that I was like, he needs to kind of change this, and I think it's just like with production, right? Like he needs something to kind of give him like a challenge, because I felt like he had like a certain little pocket that he created, but then there were some moments where he was like rapping too on the beat, no pun intended. Too on beat that it was just, it felt almost like robotic or like just kind of dated. You know what I'm saying? I wanted him to kind of maneuver with the different pocket and kind of, you know, give me something where I'm like, this is fire. But a lot of it had to do with his production. I think his production really, really lacked and did not compliment him. The song made me think of A Beautiful Life. I got jealous. I feel like it would be on Friday After Next soundtrack. I don't know about Friday After Next. It just felt like something back in the day for sure. It felt like it would be on like on a Blue Streak soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? That's what it felt like. It felt like it would be Blue Streak, if anything. Yeah, man. So I think that's kind of where I'm at with this one. I think it just felt pretty dated for me. I think he's a dope spitter, though. He can definitely rap, but he needs beats like from like OK Hip Hop or something like that. Just something more up to date where he can just like really, really sound nice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys sleep on that, and I'm like, man, you guys don't sound. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to say that like driving in an old dusty beat up car, because like some people can still do that. I don't knock on that. I feel like it's something different though. It's like, why are you eating that expired food? That's what it feels like. It's like, why are you eating? You're sitting down, we're eating at lunch, and you got like an expired meal in front of you when you have the opportunity to just invest. It's like, you know what, the extreme cheapskates, steaks or escapes, is that what they call it? Y'all seen that show, Extreme Cheapskates or whatever, where it's like dudes be like using stuff from like the trash can. Now I'm not opposed to like going and finding stuff on the side of the road, and it's like, it's actually good, you know. Some people throw away some really good stuff, but when that's like your main source, like I've seen people going like on that show and they're grabbing food from the dumpster, and I'm like, and they're like, it's just like a week expired, and it's like, why are you eating expired food? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to like it, like there's, and then these people make money. Like some people are, they actually have money to pay for this stuff, but they're like, they insist on going and being that cheap, and it's like, you're gonna get sick. Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen a dude, like he would I really think it was fake. I think this was a fake one, but dude was like using the same napkins that he would blow his nose with. he'll just wash them and then like kind of let them air dry and then reuse them. I'm like, that's disgusting. It was like, you said inflation, bro. Nah. Some of y'all just really need to tap into a budget and create one so you guys can cop some beats. And it's not that hard, man. There's a lot of people. I might even start getting into like get back into leasing again, just because. Because I have these 8 beats right here, and I'm like, I'm just gonna lease them, bro. Like, why not? So yeah. That's kind of where I'm at with this record. I think you should tap in and cop some new beats and just something that's more up to date. Really tap in with OK Hip Hop. I think that would be a dope producer for you to work with. So yeah, man. David, thank you for submitting, bro. Really, you can definitely rap, bro. That's for sure. That's like, there's no doubt in my mind that you can't rap. So, give me a second. I'm trying to make sure that if we had any more submissions. I would love to get more in here, guys. But we have 3 more. So we have 3 more submissions that came through. We have Casso, Dia, and Chris Trent. If you guys are trying to tap in and get on the critique list, you still have time. Obi, do you mix and master? I do have a team right now that I'm working on. Oh, David, I didn't give you the rating. David, see, here's the thing. Your last record, I was like, that record's fire. This one, I'm kind of like, man. So, David, I thought I gave you the rating, but I'm at like a 6 with it. I'm at a 6 with it just because I think you're dope. And I've talked to you in the joint. David, this is crazy because like he can actually rap. I heard him on the other record and I'm like, yo, this dude is dope. But bro, you need some, like you had a dope drill record. So it's like, what if you did something on this? Could you see yourself on something like this, David? David, I could see you on something like that, even on something like, I could see you on this, David. I could actually see you on this one. Hearing your voice, I can hear you on this one. David, if you have a budget right now, I'll give you this one for a good price. Let me know. If you like that one, let me know. This other one too? I can hear you on this one. It has that blend of nostalgia and like today modern. All of these beats are exclusive. All of these beats are exclusive. All of my beats are usually exclusive. I don't really lease. That's why I was like, should I lease these? I don't know. But all of these beats are exclusive. My man Legend, man. Dia, you coming up. You're coming up like you're next. I got Casso coming on right now, and then I got you coming up next. David, let me know. If you got a budget right now, you trying to tap in, let me know what your budget is, and then we can work on it. None of these beats nobody has. Okay? I do all my stuff. It's all exclusive. So, Dia, what do you think about this beat for you, Dia? I can hear Dia on the record. Please. Coming in like. I got beats for everybody, bro. Y'all just gotta tap in. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. My emotions. Alright, let's keep it going, man. Dat One Beats. Hey, Dat One Beats. If you submit your beats, don't forget to pay. You gotta pay for your spot, okay? When you get an email, when you email us, you gotta make sure that when you get the email back to you, it'll tell you how much it costs and where to pay and all that goodness. So let me know what's goody. My man Legend, I got you, bro. Appreciate you submitting, man. Been a while too. Casso, if you go check out my beats. We're about to listen to Casso, by the way. So shout out to Casso. He sent me a record called Power featuring Zay Hill. Let's go and check this record out. If you guys are still trying to tap in and submit your music, go ahead and do that right now. We still got spots available.
So this the one right here.
Yeah, God got me in a way. You can't stop me. Ain't no fear in my body. Do you copy? Faith all on me, moving mountains is a hobby. Yeah, got my power from the ghost like I'm Tommy. Yeah, God got me in a way. You can't stop me. Ain't no fear in my body. Do you copy? Yeah. Faith all on me, moving mountains is a hobby. Got my power from the ghost like I'm Tommy. Hey, got on my side. If you wanna know how I got this nice, I get like that. Follow the Christ, he is the way, the truth, the life. I got the light in me, it's bright. I see the sun in the dark at night. He told me go and I never look back. All of the walls that was in me collapse. I live with the spirit in me, so you know that the flesh deceased. Renewing my mind every day, and I'm changing the way that I speak. I got a lot to go after. I gotta be about action. I gotta open new chapters. Truth on my belt is fastened. I'm a peacemaker, I'm a faith walker, I'm a risk taker, I'm a smooth talker. God is my maker, Satan my stalker. I don't see haters, they're block callers. Higher than clouds, and I'm seeking my father. The word is my ammo, I'm throwing the chopper. Cooking these beats like Elizabeth Crocker, feeling real proper, cause God is my doctor. Yeah, God got me in a way. You can't stop me. Ain't no fear in my body. Do you copy? Faith all on me, moving mountains is a hobby. Yeah, got my power from the ghost like I'm Tommy. Yeah, God got me in a way. You can't stop me. Ain't no fear in my body. Do you copy? Yeah, faith all on me, moving mountains is a hobby. Got my power from the ghost like I'm Tommy.
Superman. Ain't no cape on him, but he really I put that in the front, now he here to the end. He got all of that power when he rose again. Hey man, ain't no holding me. No more chains all over me. Yeah, all my bros gon' roll over me. Christ can't lit all over me. Ain't got nobody to stop me. Get to battle the beats like I'm rocking. Got a king in the power, it's top seat. Got that power, nobody could top me. Ooh, hey, blessings started raining when that tune rolled away. Yeah, I could feel that power, that's why I praise every day. Yeah, cause even at my worst, you give me strength to stay away. Yeah, at times I try to die, but you show me a better way. Now I have power on power. And I got it power on power.
Yeah, God got me in a way. You can't stop me. Ain't no fear in my body. Do you copy? Faith all on me, moving mountains is a hobby. Yeah, got my power from the on me.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
That's a little vibe, man. Shout out to Casso for that one. That one definitely is a little vibe that I'm hearing right there when I'm listening to that record. I think that has a vibe in a sense of like, I can hear like a lot of the younger generation of the kids like really vibing with that record. Casso, that's a good ear for like younger generation. I think you're finding your sound too, because the last record that you sent in, you actually got like song of the night with. You know what I'm saying? So hearing this, I'm like, you're finding your sound, bro, and I like that. And then shout out to whoever's mixing your records, man. You're definitely doing a good job with that joint too. This man said play joyful noise. We're only playing up like people who are submitting their music to our show. So if you want to submit your music, email us right now to rapzillalivesubmit@gmail.com. Get on the critique list. Get on the critique list, man. All right, we got Dia, my homegirl Dia, coming through with another one. This one is another record. She said, this is another one that I have with Mike and that we're working on. Suggestions appreciated. Oh, Dia. You're going to give me another 10, aren't you? All right, Dia, let's go ahead and check this record out.
Feeling like I'm about to break. Restless nights, sad days. What do I have to say? Hope comes and then it fades. What do I have to say? What do I have to say? I got words, I got feelings overtaking my mind. I got issues, big issues. A smile can't hide. I'm about to break. Don't wanna worship in vain. And I carry too much when I lay it down. I just walk away, but somehow come back around. I'm about to break. Don't wanna worship in vain. Don't wanna worship in vain. I've seen better days. This one's due to change. Shadows into rays when I pray that you would break these chains to a brighter new day. I've been waiting, been trying to get my heart right. Sometimes faking and lying, saying I'm fine. I'm about to break. Don't let me worship in vain. I know your truth, I know how I feel. Give me the strength to trust in your will. I'm about to break. Don't let me worship in vain. Don't let me worship in vain. 'Cause I've seen better days. This one's due to change. Shadows into rays when I pray that you would break these chains to a brighter new day.
Okay. Is this it? The track is still kind of going. That's why. Yo, Dia, this needs to be like... Okay, so you and Mike, this one needs to be very catered to like the noir type of era. You know what I'm talking about? Like black and white. Think about I'm trying to find it. Where's that record? Y'all know that y'all ever seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit? This gotta be like that sound. Like, it's got to be like that Nor sound, like the... what's the... There was a... Okay, so... I'm trying to get to that part. I'm trying to find that part where she like comes out and starts singing, cause she does like a whole record, right? It's Jessica. Jessica, that's her name. Yeah, so when she starts to sing, it's a why don't you do right like the other men do? You need to dress it up like that. When she starts to sing and it's like very like...
Got a thing for rabbits.
So,
why don't you do right like some other men do?
so think about that, like that. I don't know if you can hear that. It was kind of low, and I couldn't turn it up. It was just the way the recording was. But like that Nor era where it was just like black and white, and it was like boom boom choom choom choom. And you could definitely, like, yeah, old detective, self-narrating kind of vibes. Yeah, definitely like the black and white era. Because if you did that with your joint, it would be like...
Hey, feeling like I'm about to break. Restless nights, sad days. What do I have to say? Hope comes and then it fades. What do I have to say?
I think you can change up the intro a little bit. Maybe kind of go like do like one of those walking basses, like the stand-up bass. So this is for Mike on the production aspect. Make one of those doom 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 doom. You know what I'm saying? One of those walking basses. If you can find that sound and kind of like turn it into that, so that way he can be able to capture that sound and bring like... Because he does, you guys do that swing later on. Like, it's like...
Break. Don't wanna worship in vain.
So what you guys want to do is kind of create more space, too. Like, I would be careful with having the steady hi-hat. You want to go like... You know what I'm saying? Kind of create that sound. And every time the snare hits, everything kind of silences out. So like... You know what I'm saying? And create that like no 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 no, and then like you could even get higher, like no no no, like kind of create boom, like have moments where you have hits too, where it's like boom, dun 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 dun, like something like that. You know what I'm saying? Create that vibe of like. And it'll create a crazy pocket for you guys too, to where you can have that feel of like, oh shoot, there's like pauses here, this here, and you're getting stronger. Like you're kind of creating that like kind of starting that whisper sound, like type of singing first, and then go into like the bigger like, why don't you do right like the mother men do? You know what I'm saying? Like that type of feel. You said go full Lana Del Rey. That's true. Brass hits, bro. Like, like, bro, if y'all had that, oh my gosh. Yeah, and I know you can do it. You just gotta go in that feel. Like, if you like, check out homegirl on Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. The way she kind of like sets it all up. she's real, like it's real seductive in the beginning, right? And then it just gets all crazy big and stuff. So like it's like that feel. I think that would go crazy on this record. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's the direction I would definitely go for you guys. But yo, great stuff. I love hearing what y'all are working on. I would love to hear it. I gotta chat with you guys because I'm hearing y'all's things and it's like, man, you guys are really creating some dope stuff. So yeah, I'm glad to hear what y'all are doing. Yeah, it's really awesome. Yeah, Michael Bublé, Lana Del Rey, yeah, exactly. Bruh, that don't let me worship in vain with Jessica Rabbit. That's crazy, yeah. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Dia, great job. I think the ideas that y'all are spewing out together is really creative. It's just, I would love to hear that feel with you guys, like. And that's the thing. Y'all can cut down on production if you just made it like the walk. Like if you listen to like, it would be your voice kind of tied in with a walking bass. You know what I'm saying? Like, dong 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 dong. Like, man, it would be super dope. But yo, keep it going, Dia. I'm at a 6 with this one so far. But yeah, y'all are on the right track. Y'all are on the right track for sure. You said look her up, just DEA enforcement mess comes up. DEA? You said it's Neo Hopstress Queen? DEA? I gotta check her out. Let's see. Okay. We got my man Chris Trent up next. Again, guys, if you're trying to submit, still got time. I got like 3 more. Email me right now. Get on the critique list if you have not gotten on. Let's go. Let me hear some more music, guys. This one's called No Hands by Chris Trent. Let's check this right now.
I've been talking about God, I've been living my life. I've been praying in the spirit all night, bro. Try to tell me ain't God, I don't think about the lies. I've been thinking about the times when the light broke. Came straight about the sky, couldn't even lift my eyes. I was shaking, it was so damn bright, bro. I remember all the times when the Lord was on my side. And I remember I ain't even gotta fight, bro. Palms all sweaty, the psalms all heavy. My heart so steady on the Lord, my heavy. On straight, let me the sword already. It's my machete, I'm on when I rap, bro. Arms all sweaty, the psalms all heavy. My heart so steady on the Lord, my heavy. On straight, let me the sword already. It's my machete, I'm on when I rap. All my life is throwing hands, and if I think about it, never did I understand that I was really doubting. Don't you persecute the man when demons start to party. You think you wanted them and him or really wanted God, but didn't know that slavery really was a form of freedom. Cause either way you be a slave or sin or something greater. And you decide if you want God or want the bait of Satan. Don't be surprised if you're asleep cause your decision's made then. I've been talking about God, I've been living my life. I've been praying in the spirit all night, bro. Try to tell me ain't God, I don't think about the lies. I've been thinking about the times when the light broke. Came straight about the sky, couldn't even lift my eyes. I was shaking, it was so damn bright, bro. I remember all the times when the Lord is on my side. And I remember I ain't even gotta fight, bro. I've been sitting in the presence of God. A holy vision got me raising a squad. And I was risen out of dirt and the dust. And I was certain I was destined to ride. Cause I've been sitting in the presence of God. A holy vision got me raising a squad. And I was risen out of dirt and the dust. And I was certain I was destined to ride. Cause I've been walking since accepted in the 8th grade. Went a second time around so I could get saved. Parents didn't even know, but it was God's plan. While I was walking in my flesh, it was just God's hand. And I was singing in the choir when the message started. And teacher made me do a solo, then I went to card it. I was thinking it was over, but I had to guard started. I didn't know the talent multiplies when I deposit. I've been talking about God, I've been living my life. I've been praying in the spirit all night, bro. Try to tell me ain't God, I don't think about the lies. I've been thinking about the times when the light broke. Came straight up out the sky, couldn't even lift my eyes. I was shaking, it was so damn bright, bro. I remember all the times when the Lord was on my side, and I remember I ain't even gotta fight, bro.
Yo, what up, Chris? I see you, man. Chris Howland. Yeah, I'm still here right now. I'm leaving on the 28th, bro. Let's see. That was Chris Trent. Chris Trent with his song No Hands. What'd you guys think about that one? I do like the groove. I can appreciate the groove. There's something though that I've heard with his tracks as opposed to like his past tracks. I feel like there's been records that he sent in that feel like it just really caters more to him, his sound, and like even like with the production and stuff like that. I feel like this one necessarily didn't cater to him as much as the other ones that I've heard. This one, he like his voice sticks out so much to where it's just like, not only that, the stacks too. There was like some stacks that he had that weren't like properly placed or mixed properly. And then like I feel like it just did not it just sounded too nasally for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he probably could have given me a better take. Maybe some better takes to kind of solidify a better sound or like a stronger sound. I just did not. I don't know. I just did not like vibe with this one. I've heard, like, again, he submitted other records where I'm like, yo, this is a vibe. Like, Chris, you found your sound here. But this one, I'm not feeling this one so much. I don't know what it is. It just sounded a little too nasally on his vocals for me. And just a little too cheesy for this one. His other stuff, though, I've heard some other things, like I said, from him that were really, really solid. Just this one, I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of this one. I make songs and produce tracks, but I don't have a team. Hey, man, it takes a lot to build a team, and it takes time to build a team. But like, this is a good show to where you could actually do that. Submit some of your songs here, bro, and invest and pay for some of the slots on here to get your songs heard. You'll build a team if you got the potential and if you really got the drive for it. So that's something I had to say. Chris, I don't know, man. I'm not big on this one. I'm not a big fan of this record as a whole from you. I really dig like your last few records that you submitted in, and I'm like, and you actually got a 10 on some. So this one, not so much for me. I don't know what it is. I just felt like it was too nasally or something that was going on right there with your vocals. I'm sitting at this one. I'm at a 6 with this one. What do you guys say? I haven't heard his music, but it sounds like he did character or tried to be that genre a little bit more than necessary. Only C4 ever? Is that what you said you did? Did you pay for your spot, bro? Because that's the only way we hear the submissions. Chris Trent, 6 for me, man. 6 for me. I think you need to kind of lean more into the style again that caters to you, because I felt like the other records that I've heard from you, solid records. This one, I don't know what it is. Something's like just not clicking in the sound wise. Something's there that's not clicking for me, for sure. You sent to no apologies to the hot or not list. Oh, that's not me. That's not me though. We got so we got 3 more. We got my man Legend. Obi, hope this finds you well. Thanks for the faithfulness with the show. I just decided to submit, but I have no Wi-Fi where I am and can't download the file. It's cool. It's a Dropbox, so I ain't tripping. If you're able to download and play it on your end, please do. If you can't, just keep it. Oh, I appreciate you, Legend. Thank you, man. Oh, it was a rough mix. Okay, then that makes more sense too. I just didn't see that in the comment or in the email. But I would say this, like, it was experimental. I can tell because I'm like, this is not your sound. It's not your sound. So I could tell, it was very experimental. Keep going though, Chris. You've been finding your sound though. Like, keep going. All right, my man Legend with a record called "I'm Home." Let's go ahead and check this out again. If you guys are trying to submit, you still have time. We have a few more tracks coming up. So we still definitely have a lot of spots available. Get on here before we finish off the night. Let's go.
Look, one of the best if I never get that acknowledgement. Never need to flex when I fit indeed with my scholarship. Easy for lies to look in the mirror. It's hard to face facts. Most prolific you ain't heard of. I probably stay that. Veteran talk mixed with the reverence walk. Giving life by outline your favorite rappers in chalk. Killing these rappers, filling these chapters, penning this past, scribbling past his masters filled with the master. Nothing before or after. Never elevate or levitate with desecrates. And never feed a man who never cared for sharing plates. And never second guess a veteran you've never played, who's mixed with reverence to every step he take is heaven made. I'm fulfilling prophecy proudly, grandfather watching me. Called me a son when I wasn't one, that's how the blessing got to me. It's obviously a monopoly of God's spirit that's all in me. Paid the cost, it's not for free, it's partly why I charge a fee. Maybe all of this is just insecurity speaking. Need the strength of the Lord by comparison. I'm a weakling, I'm seeking to be a bit more like Jesus than I was this weekend. But as a goal, I don't know if I'll ever reach it. Lord, give me the thesis. What I gotta do to show you? Nothing to do, expose you to holes in the wrist to go through. Nails in the foot to post to, this crucifix that I hold to. So when the book is thrown, the bill ain't posted, it ain't case closed. I won't supposed to, I chose to. The revolution wasn't televised. I know the rev ain't telling lies. Israel telling me flesh is God. The 5% say step aside. Atheists say it's insane to pick a side. Go live your life with all these weapons formed. It seem I'm set to die. When my daddy left, granddaddy died, then where was God? I could've used him then, why was it then he left my side? And I ain't trying to blame, but you ever look at you and ask yourself the question, where was I? Focus on circumstantial, missing all of my hands that came through. Times you've been dismantled, still I kept you, I'm your handle. Look at that, go golf the sample. The grace I gave is beyond Mando. On your worst I carried you, you see one set of sandals. Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. Promise I believe, please help me see past this grief. Yeah, yeah. Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. Promise I believe, please help me see what I need. Yeah, yeah. Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. Promise I believe, please help me see what you see. Yeah, yeah. Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. Promise I believe, help me believe. Reject them. Lies from the pit of Hades. Trust what is written, maybe. Take a trip to the Euphrates. Rearrange mental state, maybe. Take my word. At your worst, can't change your position. This won't make radio, but he that have the ears will listen.
God, if you leave me, I will follow. Follow you all the way back home. Lord, I've tried. Yes, I will. I'll try. Trying to do it all on my own. But if you leave me, I'm coming. Coming all the way back home.
My grandma used to tell me that. Feel like you held me up with it when I had that handicap. Rest in peace to Nelly Jones. God handed her headphones and play this so she know her grandson standing where she planned me at. They hand him off the Waverly. Tell him I'm a man who raps the gift he gave to me. His great grands are getting the family back and I gave him the family pack. Give it off the families in the same place I was to let him know God put it all intact. I'm Daniel's son, he never knew. Honor him all the same, let's do the fourth commandment's truth. Land I'm standing on is my game. We breaking these curses, they're generational cycles. One hand up to the Father, the other hand's on the Bible. I speak the truth cause I'm liable. I give my life to this, my writing is prescribing writ. To fight the devil's fight in. He tried to give in spite of this, but I contend to write with pens. Finding scripts can try the men. Time is here, the doctor's in. Mind is clear, the now path I wander to the Father's whims. Finding men on the side of roads and I invite them in to where I reside within. If I continue, blights my sins arrest. The curtains close, the credits cue, the violins, I'm home.
My man, Legend. Shout out to you, man, for this record. Yo, chat, what y'all think? There's so much in this record, like so many things going on in this record, and I really feel, yeah, the switches are dope. My thing is that I feel like it needed to be split up into 2 records. I feel like when it goes to, like, the first half needed to stop after the second transition. When it goes into the third transition with the sample, that needs to be its own other beat. And I think there should be like some drops and stuff in that one too. That I felt. Then I felt like there were some parts in there that he kind of rapped a little bit to me, like too on tempo, like too much to the metronome. That it felt like he needed to kind of create a little bit of a pocket for himself where he's like, because he did do it. There were some moments in there where he did, like, he was rapping like off but on the beat, and that was like super dope. And I'm like, I wanted more of that. Then there were some moments too where he needed to kind of create more of dynamics with his voice. I felt like he was kind of at times staying in the same range, but bro, like, Legend, I didn't know you could spit that good. I'll be honest with you. I did not know you could spit that good. You really surprised me with this one. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like there was a lot going on in this record, but it was good. There was a lot of good. I just think you need to split it into 2 different records and put some more like post-production, like production value into it, where it's like, now there's a lot of production value into it, but it needs to be more molded to you, like more drops, kind of to what you were doing. And I felt like your vocals were mixed safely. I feel like it needed some type of mix where it really pops out and like emphasizes on what you were saying. Like certain words need to get some delays on there. Some parts needed to be like phased in there. There was like, Lord have my unbelief, that part, that needs to be mixed properly, because I feel like your stacks were kind of like, they need to be like, sound like, you know, they're in tune as opposed, not tuned, they need to be tuned too, but they need to sound more meshed together and blended together, as opposed to like, you can tell where it's like they're stacks, you know what I'm saying? They got to sound so much more so of like, oh man, this sounds like it's got to sound creative, if that makes sense. It's got to sound more of like, oh, like those stacks are more intentional, not like, okay, we threw some like stack vocals on there just to fill that area. They shouldn't sound so much like a filled area. It should sound so much more like an intentional, yeah, I put this in there so we can kind of blend it. You know what I'm saying? You said vocal align plugin will fix it? Yeah, bro. I just think that those were some things in there that I was like, yo, you really surprised me, bro. You really did. You've come a long way. You've definitely come a long way from when we worked on records. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm super like happy for you, bro. You've been killing it. Super dope. But yeah, man, that's kind of where I'm at with this one. I think I'm at a 7 with it. I just think it needs to be split up. I don't think it needs to be this long. Definitely needs to be split up. And that second half, I feel like I could have killed it on the sample. Nah, I would make another beat out of that second half too, because I know, like, I heard the way the beat was, and I'm like, I would make another beat out of that sample too. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Legend, the song "I'm Home," man. It was really dope. It was really dope. I mess with it. 7 out of 10 for sure. Hey, Dat One Beats, were you gonna pay for your spot? Let me know if you were gonna pay for your spot, because you gotta pay. You gotta pay for it. I got 2 more left. I got Idana. I think that's the name, Idana. If I'm not mistaken, is the song name Idana? It's not really rap, but it's trending towards rap. I don't know who the artist's name is. It looks like Anvinder Raiden. Anvinder. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. When do you do the hot or not? I don't do the hot or not list. That's not me. If you're talking about Rapzilla, like Rapzilla might, I don't know if Rapzilla does that, but I do Critique Fridays. This is my show. This is what we do. Most definitely, bro. What's your PayPal email? Dat One Beats. What's your PayPal email? And I'll find it right now. All right, let's go ahead and check this record out. Again, guys, you still got time to submit. It looks like some more people are submitting. So, oh, Dat One Beats, I got you. We got you. We got you, bro.
Stuck in the spider web, bro. Ain't no heroes. I need Jesus to save me. I'm a Christian. Don't even debate me. John 15, connected to the vine. That's all I know, truth. He's divine. Why is Christian dating so hard? It's all about your online presence. I wanna know your holy essence, what's inside. Gotta know, homie, stay alive. So I moved back home to the burbs. I been going to church in Chicago, but the drive too far. I can't stop thinking about this girl from downtown. What you do to me, it'll make you frown. Let's call her Idona. That's Norse for the goddess of the apples of eternal youth. I like Idona. I texted about Idona, about to ask God Idona. When my mains informs me they saw Idona on Hinge. It's time to shoot my shot before it's too late. Before she dates Rap, cause she just joined. And the smiling picture looking back at me, it's inviting, maybe enticing. But her prompts are basic. I'm looking for someone who prioritizes their faith, has a strong work ethic, and is a little quirky. I don't know any Christian on the planet who isn't those things. That's a wide net, let's see what it brings. I leave a voicemail and ask her on a date. 9 hours later, she texts me back. Can you relate? Let's just say I'm a little more than quirky. Major Quirk vibes, call me Captain Quirk. Captain Quark, Ratchet and Clink, Butch Cassidy, and sometimes rob a bank. Butch Cassidy, and sometimes rob a bank. Alright, here's how the text went. Hey, Evan, hope you had a great day. 9 hours later, what can you say? Thanks for your message, so sorry I'm just replying. Easy for you to say you ain't been dying. I've been back to back, so flattered you would ask me. Get to the point already, shmee. It's a really bold move and I appreciate how direct you were. Seriously. Aw, frick. I think it's best for us to just be friends at this point. Ah, man, that really hurts my joint. But I really wish you all the best with dating, and would love to still be friends. See you around church sometime soon. I guess that means I'm saying church in the burbs. What stings is that I know she's single and she looking, and Adona would rather choose not me. I wonder who she found on Hinge. I wonder what he's got. I wonder what I'm not. Am I too quirky? Don't work hard enough? Rejection so rough. I wonder what he's got. I wonder what I'm not. In 7th grade summer camp, they say that I'm a die lonely, rowing my canoe into the sunset, control me. Nobody tells you why it's so hard. I bet Solomon never had this problem. I'm a planner till I die. You gon' see me in the sky. I be late to my own funeral, running hard, chasing after something, chasing after someone. Pretty and fun. Ain't no idols no more, bro. Ain't no idols no more, bro. So, homie, I got this theory, right? I mean, it's PhD, TED Talk level stuff, all right? There are 2 waves out there in these streets, all right? There's the wave where you get married shortly after college. And then there's the wave where you get married around 30 after you find someone not from school. And the longer I've been in these streets, I think I'm on the second wave.
What y'all say, man? How y'all feeling on this record, guys? Talk to me, chat. I mean, Obi's spiritual maturity and his facial, what do you say? His facial expression, I need some discipleship. You said this some Zach Fox stuff? Hey, he said it's a hit. Y'all were saying, y'all asking, is he serious? He said my man should have just tied the 50. Hey, listen. I feel like, oh man, what's his name? The song's called Idana, and his name is Anvinder Flow. First off, I think when you're submitting a record like to a critique show, and this is for any show, bro, you definitely gotta have some type of quality into this. I think the fact that you played the beat and you kind of recorded your voice and the beat over a voice memo, that really hurts your chances of doing something like just it does hurt your chances at getting a better critique. I praise God for this show, because I'm gonna tell you for real, most other shows, if you were to play this in front, they would cut it off maybe 10 seconds in, 13 seconds in, and just be like, nah, bro, this ain't it. But this is not what this show's about. This show, I'm gonna let you know straight up, yeah, it's not where it is and should be. There's a lot of work you need. You need to really, really go back and tap into your writing, your creative writing. You need to tap into actually recording yourself in a studio, or somewhat on a microphone, into a recording software, like a DAW of any type. You could even use GarageBand, for crying out loud. I just feel yeah, man. What you did on this record was nowhere near anything of quality. So yeah, man. This needs a whole lot of work whenever it comes to quality writing, delivery, all of that. Really, really think about if you're called to be doing this, and keep going, man. You could definitely work. You said you submitted the wrong file? Okay, I'm sorry, but we played this one. We had to, so if you want to pay for another submission, you can, but I'll tell you right now, like, with just what I heard from this one, you definitely need a lot of work. And like I said, you know, studying, creating yourself, like really, really developing yourself as an artist. Develop. Don't just put music out because you think it's dope. Like, really develop yourself. Put yourself up in front of a mirror, like, and that mirror needs to be like what you're hearing today, and compare it to your stuff. And does it really, really meet today's standard? Can it really, really meet the bar of the quality of today, or can it surpass it? If it can't, then I would not put it out. I mean, there's some things that I don't mind you putting, like, people should put out. It's fine to test the waters, but this is not something of any sort of quality for that. You know what I'm saying? My level of respect for you, OB, just jumped 30 levels. I appreciate you, Legend. I appreciate it. I have to be honest, you know what I mean? So, and that's what this show's about. That's what I'm saying. This show is about that. Like, you come here to learn and be taught. Like, I'm not going to come here and just laugh at you, make fun of you. Like, I really want people to learn and grow from this. You know what I'm saying? You sent in too. That one. Okay, yeah. That one. As long as they're beats, I got you, bro. Yeah. I'm not going to give this a rating just because I think that this is nowhere near a release. Like, it should not be put out. Like, if you're putting this out or anything like this out on Spotify, you need to take it off, man. Because yeah, this is not it. It's not it. I really hope you keep studying, bro. Study a lot of the artists that we have here in our circle and our genre, and really, really work on it, bro. So keep going, man. Appreciate you submitting. You said, bro, you gotta test the waters and stand out, be original. Yeah, I mean, but that there's a level of like originality and just like come on. You know what I'm saying? There's a level of like where you're like, okay, this just ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful with that. My man Muted Mike sent me a record. It's called Toxin. He said, it's about addiction. Okay, let's go ahead and check this record out.
I need the bright eyes to see the upside looking ahead. I've tried but can't escape without going. I surely die on inside. Now I'm going running over my head. I don't want it, no. Yeah, I don't want it anymore. I don't want it, no. Yeah, I don't want it anymore. I'm trying to get away. 80 when you say, saw me going crazy. Oh, I'm slipping in the toxin, visiting you often. Am I really crazy? Oh, I should've let it die on inside. Now I'm going running over my head. I don't want it, no. Yeah, I don't want it anymore. I don't want it, no. Yeah, I don't want it anymore.
Bro, Muted Mike is so experimental, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I gotta give him a bro, needs is like a good mix on this record, and it'd be a fire record. And I think he needs to tie his vocals in. I don't know. Maybe he needs to just leave it like the way it is, because, oh my gosh. It was incredible, bro. Like, Mike is seriously a solid... Mike, you are incredible, bro. Like, you're a genius. And I just want you to make me a whole album. Like, Mike, I already did. I mean, you did make me an album in a sense, because we both worked on that joint together. But, like, hearing this, bro, and just, like, this is so good. This is so good. Oh, my gosh. It just needs a solid mix, Mike. I want to work with you so much. Like, I want to work with you so bad, bro. But it's like, you really doing everything that I don't even need to do much on any of your records. Because, like, it's just incredible, bro. Like, the level of creativity you have, and the sounds that you're picking, the choices, the melodies, like, it's beautiful, bro. Like, he said the only thing I wanted to hear was his vocals come in more at some point. But that's the thing, because that's what created that sound today. Because, like, it was a mixture of his... Like, if you notice Mike's sound, like, he's been creating this sound for him that's, like, so beautiful. And then, like, when I'm hearing, like, a record like this, it's like, oh my gosh. Like, it just... His knowledge of music just bumps up again, because it's like, I sent him a record and I was like, yo, you should do something like this. And he, like, turned it into something like this, and I'm like, yo, this is incredible. But it taps into today's vibe and sound of, like, trying to go to the 80s and then kind of keep, it's like a nostalgic feel of the 80s, but then it's like modern vibe too, you know what I'm saying? So I really enjoyed this a lot, Mike. I'm at an 8 with the joint. All you need is I can even go 9. All you need is a solid mix and master, and that joint got to, like, bump. Like, you could even do some, like, sidechain parts, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where the bass is just, like, just kind of, like, pulsing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, like, sidechaining. It's like, oh my gosh, it'd be so fire, bro. But I want somebody to make a beat out of all the sounds that I make on Critique Fridays. Like, I feel like I do some, like, crazy, like, beatboxes sometimes, and then, like, I'll be doing, like, and then make, like, a little video of it so I can post it on my TikTok. 8.5, 9 for me on this one. All it needs is a solid mix. Shout out Muted Mike. Good God. Mike is such a creative, bro. Mike is such a creative artist, and, like, so dope to see the way he creates. Okay, I got 2 beats from an artist, from a producer. Shout out to Dat1 Beats. My man's been, like, coming in here for the last few weeks and has been wanting to, like, tap in and submit his beats. So, guys, again, if you are trying to submit, we still got time. I'm gonna play 2 beats from a producer. So if you're a producer, you can submit as well, and I allow you to submit 2 beats because they're not records. I'll let you guys play two beats. So this is a producer by the name of Dat1 Beats. If you like this beat, let me know, and you could probably copy it from him. This one's called Chop Sounds. We're gonna go ahead and check this record out, or this beat out rather, and then see what we got. like this, but I feel like it could be done more with the drum. Like, I'm not a big fan of that snare. Hey, I like him, but they kind of like There was one part too that sounded off, but it was in the beginning. Not so much now. I haven't heard it again. What up, guys? I see Ashley Keaton tuning back in. Xavier Sorrow, what up, bro? Hey, bro, if y'all trying to submit, y'all still got time. Y'all still got time. Hey, duct tape, appreciate you, man. I like the piano parts, believe it or not. I'm like, I can vibe with the piano parts because like with the piano, that's kind of like cool piano parts is really in. Like I could really like, I would have switched this up a little bit different though. Like, and you want to turn up the hi-hats too, because the hi-hats on trap beats today, they're a little bit more, you know, ahead of the beat. You said just came in the vibe. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Appreciate it. These are my last two beats, by the way. So, that one, do you have? You said that was made in 2019. That's not bad. You just need to switch up the snare. So I would say, switch up the snare to something like more. Like a little bit more modern, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that metal clanking snares, that metal clanking trap snare is a little too dated. Triple Q, it's on Rapzilla. It's on Rapzilla Instagram, not the Critique Friday Instagram. If you go to the Rapzilla page, you'll see me live there. You won't see it on the. If you're going to the Critique Fridays page, you won't see it on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop you my drum kit, bro. That way you can have it. I always forget where I put it at. Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. Got it. All right, that one beats. I'm gonna slide you my drum kit, bro, so you can have some new sounds and stuff. There's nothing like having new sounds, bro. So hopefully you can, you know, make some stuff off of there. Here's another beat by him called Stricken. Let's go ahead and check this joint out. You're one of my 20 views, bro. Imagine that. BeatStars, bro. Go to Airbit. So not bad. Shout out to that one Beats. I sent you my drum kit, by the way, bro. You should have it. You should have it now. So I think with that one, what I'm hearing is the arpeggiated sound that I'm hearing in the background. It was really, really dope. But like the fact that you have it continuously, like just keep going through and going through. Gucci Van Pelt. That's a funny name. Make sure that you pay for your spot, by the way. Oh, did that little that guy left? Oh, the little guy left. The one that was trying to get people's attention. Yeah, it just kind of went on a little too much. I felt like it could have been dope for something like if you would have switched it up to even to more of a trap sound too, because it could have gone more of like the Trippie Redd. If y'all ever noticed, like Trippie Redd has like this video game sound inside of his synth sometimes. Like if you ever listen to his beats and stuff, a lot of like the younger artists that are coming up, they really, really like that vibe too. So I think that's the big thing that I heard. I think that's the one thing that I heard. Kind of like going through this record. I mean, it was a good loop of a record, but if you're not tapping in and giving me like something like more like a different transition, things like that, then you're gonna lose me. You're gonna lose your artist 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? You want to give them something that just kind of like comes in. It's like, oh, because this is, I definitely like the creativity of this and like the uniqueness of this. It's just got to go somewhere. It's got to go somewhere. It's got to do something. Think about like Timbaland, right? Like Timbaland has some of those like futuristic type beats where it's just like, it'll do something, but then it goes somewhere. It's like, oh, you never thought it would switch up over here. He has like amazing transitions, amazing switch ups, and that's kind of like the vibe that even when I'm doing beats and stuff, I literally try to make sure my beats go somewhere so they can really, you know, vibe, and the artist can really trip out basically. But yeah, I think he said don't try to catch a Pokemon, make a beat. What are you talking about? Crispy, what up, man? He always comes in, he's like moist. So yeah, man, that's kind of where I'm at. I think you need to just tap in and kind of create more transitions and different sounds. Shout out to YouTube, man. Y'all lit right now. We got like 17 people over there. It's crazy. Hold up. What is going on? Why am I getting the... Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with this record, or these beats. But keep going, bro. You really got some sounds that I can hear that actually people would easily cop these two beats if they were just, you know, just a little bit more work on them. So, not too bad. But yo, that's all for tonight. It looks like that's all for tonight. Really appreciate you guys sending in y'all's records. Do me a favor. I'm gonna tap out real quick on Instagram. I'm gonna restart the live, and we're gonna come right back and we're gonna announce the winner. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Instagram, come right back. YouTube, Facebook. I'm still here. Don't go anywhere. I'm trying to figure out why my joint is not charging properly. Very strange. Give me a second. Heartbreak, oh man, that's when you finish. Yeah. Critique. Oh my gosh. Friday's winner. There we go. All right, let's go. We're gonna go with the Critique Friday's winner. Let's tap in. Let's see. We back. Hey, yeah. We could have had more, but none of y'all tapping in right now, man. You know who I feel bad for? I feel bad for the dudes who be coming into the live and try to like they literally come in, then their whole goal and mission is to make fun of me. And I'm like, you're in my life though. It just doesn't make sense to me. I laugh at those things because I'm like, y'all really, you're really like, you're really trying to do this? Like that's your goal and mission is to come in here and tell me how fat I am or I gotta lose weight, and then and then talk about like, oh, you only have this many people watching you. But I'm like, you're in my live though. Like, you're actually in my live. Which is funny. It's hilarious. We're about to give the winner. We're about to talk about the winner right now. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. Shout out to everybody that came through to the live. That's mad love. We had a very slow night, right? But you know, we had 5 10s. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even their mental health, bro. That's just straight petty. Like, trying to be like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get attention. It's like it's weird. And I just kind of laugh at them. I'm like, what's the deal? Why are you like that? Like, what do you get? I just don't understand what's the pleasure of like that. You come in, you make fun of people, but like, what do you take from that? I would never understand. It's funny to me though. It's like funny to me because I'm like, do you think you're gonna make me mad? Like, I'm not mad. Like, you can keep talking. It's just that's in my mindset. I'm like, it's easy to block. You know what I'm saying? I just block you straight up. Guys, tonight's song of the night winner is going to get playlisted at on the Rapzilla, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora Station playlist. On top of that, they're going to go ahead and get their chance at competing for $300 cash, getting their song playlisted, and having an article written about them on Rapzilla. Also, you're also going to get a sit-down consultation, artist consultation with the owner of Rapzilla himself, Chad Horton. So shout out to anybody who wins that. By the way, everybody who submitted tonight, everybody who submitted this past month of what month are we in? June. Everybody who has submitted for the month of June is going to get a chance at winning $100 cash. We're gonna raffle all y'all's names off, and one of you guys is gonna get $100. So shout out to Rapzilla for that. Jolie, what up? I see you, my man. I don't know anything about the hot or not list, bro. Like, you would have to hit up Rapzilla for that. I'm not Rapzilla. I'm OB. I'm on Beat Music, okay? That's my Instagram handle right there. If you have not followed me, go follow me right there at On Beat Music. And let's get it popping, man. We got 5 10s tonight. First 10 that we have tonight is by Ashley Keaton. Shout out to Ashley Keaton with his record, Tango. If you guys like this record, type in the chat, Ashley Keaton for Song of the Night. Y'all help me out, man. We got to find a winner. Jolie, cop a new beat for me, bro.
Ain't no mistake, ain't no chill. Tell me who talking about, he ain't taking my fate. For real, yeah. Never seen nobody do it alone. No. Taste of the tango. Alright. Bring it back. Can't even stop when I'm done. No way, know that. Popping it off in a minute. Keep it quiet, keep it cool. You gon' know when you do. Just as long as you know that. Know that. I know it takes two to tango. You ever had the tough love? Tryna get into a tango. Yeah, let's tango even talked enough. Ain't no mistake, ain't no chill. Tell me who talking about, he ain't taking my faith. For real, never seen nobody do it alone. No.
Again, that was Ashley Keaton with his song Tango. If you guys like that record, type in the chat Ashley Keaton for Song of the Night or Ashley for Song of the Night. Next up, we have Kalen Jones. Kalen Jones with his record Mistakes featuring Artillery. If you guys like this record, type in the chat Kalen Jones for Song of the Night. Let me know.
Yeah. Can you turn the beat up a little bit? Yeah. Another mistake, misstep. I cut on my fade, I'm in depth. Surrounding the plate, I'm starving. Don't wanna complain, no regrets. Don't gotta be all of my feelings and feeling the failure that's killing my presets. Whoa, wonder what life would have been if I tried to pretend and not live in a free set. Oh, my made up, I'm hungry. Why wait up? I'm lonely. Why fake? I'm lonely. Why hate? I'm lonely. Never the cause of a hater, but really you killing me. Tell me you sorry. Whoa, never the cause of a waiter. I'm patient, my lord. I've been sitting this foggy.
I tried to fill the void with the temporary. Drawing my heart with a side of worry. I've been enslaved to myself and I needed some help. I called on that one name and now I'm good. I got up out the mud, just like I knew I could. I got up out the mud, just like I knew I would. Father God Almighty, you have proven yourself time and time again. I'm done with doubting you, cause you alone are bigger than my sin. I got up out the mud, just like I knew I could. I got up out the mud, just like I knew I would.
Back to back to back, playing it, mine is everywhere. Scattered, back to back to back, laughter, back to back to back. Wait, back on the east side, wait, back in the rap, got the peace side, hey. Cap on the fact that you be like, hey, back to the fact that you seem so fake.
That was Kalen Jones with his record Mistakes. If you guys like this record, type in the chat Kalen Jones for Song of the Night. Man, that was a good one. That was a really good one. We have Kello and Q-Flow up next with their song Wait On You. If you guys like this record, type in the chat Kello for Song of the Night. Let me know what's good.
And I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
Yes, Lord. Society had me really thinking being a black man was a curse. It's hard to see your future when your past is filled with hurt. It's hard to hear your past, really all you see is pain. Dark nights, I lost count, got me feeling like Bruce Wayne. I'm tired seeing my brothers always dying by that dollar. I'm tired seeing these kids growing up without a father. They chasing Lion Benedict's, that Gucci, Louis Prada. My spirit grieves, I'm on my knees, I'm crying out to Abba. I put my pain in every word, cause that's my truest feeling. And any scar that I receive is for somebody healing. Yeah, I'ma always keep it real, cause I'm a child of Yah. Talking about what really matters, not to pacify. Hold on, I gotta let it breathe, cause Christ said in his name I could do all things. So I'm singing not the gospel, that's the anthem. Because the devil tried to find me, but God gave me the and one. Love. But they that wait upon the Lord, he shall renew their strength in the due season. Amen, yes Lord. They shall mount up on wings as eagles. They shall run and never be weary. They shall walk and never faint. Yes Lord. I'ma wait on you. I'ma wait on you. Yo, let's pick.
That was Kello and Q-Flow with their record Wait On You. If you guys like that record, type in the chat Kello for Song of the Night. Next up we had Dia with her record Hold. If you guys like this record, type in the chat Dia for Song of the Night. Let me know.
Broken pieces falling, I can hear them singing. Hold. Everything is shaking, the moment's fading. Hold. Spending time trying to keep myself together, holding on, just wanna make it through the day. Security, I feel it slipping through my fingers, holding on, not depending on me. I can feel the sunrise, I wanna hear the trees swing. Hold. Spending time trying to keep.
Again, that was Dia with her song Hold. If you guys like that record, type in the chat Dia for Song of the Night. Last but not least, we have my man Casso with his record Power featuring Zay Hill. If you guys like this record, type in the chat Casso for Song of the Night. Let me know.
Hey, Casso, this the one right here.
Yeah, God got me in a way. You can't stop me. Ain't no fear in my body. Do you copy? Faith all on me, moving mountains is a hobby. Yeah. Got my power from the ghost like I'm Tommy. Yeah. God got me in a way. You can't stop me. Ain't no fear in my body. Do you copy? Yeah. Faith all on me, moving mountains is a hobby. Got my power from the ghost like I'm Tommy. Hey, got on my side. If you wanna know how I got this nice, get like that. Follow the Christ. He is the way, the truth, the life. I got the light in me, it's bright. I see the sun in the dark at night. He told me go and I never look back. All of the walls that was in me collapse. I live with the spirit in me, so you know that the flesh deceased. Renewing my mind every day, and I'm changing the way that I speak. I got a lot to go after. I gotta be about action. I gotta open new chapters. Truth on my belt is fastened. I'm a peacemaker, I'm a faith walker, I'm a risk taker, I'm a smooth talker. God is my maker, Satan my stalker. I don't see haters, they're block callers. Higher than clouds, and I'm seeking my father. The word is my ammo, I'm toting the chopper. Cooking these beats like Elizabeth Crocker, feeling real proper, cause God is my doctor. Yeah, God got me in a way. You can't stop me. Ain't no fear in my body.
Again, that was Casso with his song Power with featuring Zay Hill. If you guys like that record, type in the chat Casso for a Song of the Night. Let me know. I'm gonna deliberate with Rapzilla, but what do you guys say, man? What do you guys say? You said number one is Ready to Go record, in just my opinion. You said Tango? That's a crazy record, man. Everybody had crazy records tonight. Like, sheesh. It's cool, wavy, OB. Give him a solid. What y'all saying? YouTube, what y'all say? Facebook, what y'all say? What do y'all say, guys? Rapzilla's freaking out right now. Everybody's kind of like, I feel like there's one that like was like way different from everybody's. Actually, no, it's hard to say, dude. Alright, I eliminated two. I already eliminated two. Let's go. Let me go back through these. I'm gonna play these again. Y'all let me know who y'all feel like won. Cause I got my top three right here. I got top three. I'm gonna play my top three, and then yeah, my like shout out to everybody who killed it tonight. But I have my top three. My first finalist is going to be Ashley Keaton with his song Tango. If you guys like this record, type in the chat Ashley for Song of the Night. Let me know.
Ain't no mistake, ain't no chill. Tell me who talking about he ain't taking my faith. For real, yeah. Never seen nobody do it alone. No. Taste of the tango. Alright. Bring it back. Can't even stop when I'm done. No way, know that. Popping it off in a minute. Keep it quiet, keep it cool. You gon' know when you do. Just as long as you know that. Know that. I know it takes two to tango. You ever had the tough love? tryna get into a tango. Yeah, let's tango, we done talked enough. Ain't no mistake, ain't no chill. Tell me who talking about he ain't taking my faith. For real, never seen nobody do it alone. No, this to the tango. Ooh, ooh, I pop off with the crew, yeah. We'll be there in a few, yeah. Yeah, I came a mighty long way. Yeah, I came a mighty long way.
That was Ashley Keaton with his song Tango. So if you guys like that record, type in the chat. Ashley Keaton for Song of the Night. Next up, my next finalist, because I had three finalists. My next finalist has got to be my man right here, Kalen Jones.
Yeah, can you turn the beat up a little bit?
Kalen Jones with his song Mistakes. So if you guys like this record, type in the chat. Kalen Jones for Song of the Night. Let me know.
Another mistake, misstep. I cut on my fade, I'm in depth. Surrounding the plate, I'm starving. Don't wanna complain, no regrets. Don't gotta be all in my feelings and feeling the failure that's killing my presets. Whoa, wonder what life would have been if I tried to pretend and not live in a free set. Oh, my made up, I'm hungry. Why wait up? I'm lonely. Why fake? I'm lonely. Why hate? I'm lonely. Never the cause of a hater, but really you killing me. Tell me you sorry. Whoa, never the cause of a waiter. I'm patient, my lord. I've been sitting this foggy.
I tried to fill the void with the temporary. Drawing my heart with a side of worry. I've been enslaved to myself and I needed some help. I called on that one name and now I'm good. I got up out the mud, just like I knew I could. I got up out the mud, just like I knew I would. Father God Almighty, you have proven yourself time and time again. I'm done with doubting you, cause you alone are bigger than my sin. I got up out the mud, just like I knew I could. I got up out the mud, just like I knew I would.
Back to back to back, playing it, mine is everywhere. Scattered, back to back to back, laughter, back to back to back. Wait, back on the east side, wait, back in the rap, got the peace sign, hey. Cap on the fact that you be like, hey, mad at the fact that you seem so fake. A quarter piece with my lord, the feast when I'm bored, I eat still, ignore the beast, killed my normal Greek, killed the porn, I fiend, killed the more I sing, killed the force of me, drill a hole in me. I know I'm weak, man, I show it deep and I'm slow to speak, but still overthink.
And a lot of times in life it's gon' feel like it's not fair, but no matter how it looks, gotta know that I'm still here. I made you how I appear, and I with a spirit of fear. I love what you hold.
Again, that was Kalen Jones with his record Mistakes. If you guys like that record, type in the chat. Kalen Jones for Song of the Night. My last finalist. Y'all probably already know who it is. Shout out to Dia and Muted Mike with their song Hold. If you guys like this record, type in the chat Dia for Song of the Night. Let me know.
Broken pieces falling. I can hear them singing. Hold. Everything is shaking. The moment's fading. Hold. Spending time trying to keep myself together, holding on, just wanna make it through the day. Security, I feel it slipping through my fingers, holding on, not depending on me. I can feel the sunrise, I wanna hear the trees swing. Anxiety is racing, fear creeping.
That was Dia's song called Hold. If you guys like that record, type in the chat Dia for Song of the Night. Okay, guys, this one's a tough one. Again, shout out to everybody. Kello, shout out to Q-Flow, Casso, Dia, Kaylin, Ashley. My goodness, this one's a tough one. There's a lot of people saying the same things, like this one's tough. This one is produced as well as Tango, person like Tango. Okay. Creativity on Diaz and magnificent. Okay. Okay, I hear you. I hear you, Chris. I hear you, Chris. I'm looking at Chris's Chris Howland. He's a producer, so like I'm hearing him and I'm like, everybody has like, everybody's saying at least one of these. That's what's tough, because it's like all three of these are like being favorited right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think, I know, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I gotta say this. I gotta say this. So I'm gonna rule it out this way. I love Kaylin Jones's record, but my man can spit. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt in my mind that Kaylin Jones can spit. But the one thing that I feel that lacks with Kaylin's record is that, like, I have heard somewhat of a similar records to that, just because it's like, you know, trap. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like, okay, I've heard this before. Now, when it comes to Dia's record, I think it's really, really fire. Is that I don't even think she's done yet. That's the thing. So even if she could have won tonight, I still don't think it's even done yet, because she said this is something that we're working on. We're not, you know, we want to know what you think of it. That being said, I feel like my song of the night has got to go to Ashley Keaton. Shout out to Ashley Keaton for his record Tango. It's my song of the night. This could have gone anyway.
Ain't no mistake.
This could have gone either way though with any three of these records, because they were all crazy dope. I think every single one of these guys deserved to win. And I'm sure they're going to get playlisted either way, but I have to go with my winner right here. My gut really was telling me Ashley, just because it's something different, man. I really enjoyed it. I really did. So I really appreciate Ashley Keaton tonight. I appreciate, shout out Kaylin Jones, shout out Dia, shout out Kello, shout out Casso, man. All y'all did a great job tonight. And again, shout out to all of you guys that tuned in and stayed up with me. I love you guys. Come through next Friday. I will see y'all next Friday, man. My name is OB, aka OnBeat Music, aka your grandma's favorite producer. I love you guys. I'm out of here. Grace and peace.